Hey, hello. What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an American tutor. A little psh. Um, it's January 21st, 2023. And I've had a good day. Yesterday was like cold and snow flurries, and today was sunshine. So I've had to run out and do a few things, and I enjoyed it. So I hope you're having a wonderful day too, and everything's working out. That's all we can really ask for, you know. So let's just do our best, of course. I'm kind of just open right now to whatever that anybody wants to talk about, but we can't. I'm not really engaging right now, so I just going to kind of throw a couple of real quick updates out there on what I've been doing and what's been going on in my life with just regular life, out there that we probably can all relate to, and still getting bad, rude or mean customer service. That's still going on. And passive aggressive drivers is still very much alive and well, and it always has been. Once that stops, then I'll know America isn't a good place. Once we can stop thinking that we rule the road, belongs to us. And so with being an American tier, there's a certain amount of respect that comes with it. And it's a self-respect thing. We respect ourselves and we respect others. Now, when people disrespect us, that's where the problems come in. Because they're, trying to belittle us and put us down by being disrespectful. You just, and we got to navigate ourselves around that, around like just mean people, and, respect others as we move through life. Show a certain amount of respect for people. That's, a big deal there is being able to navigate our lives throughout the day and promote a level of respect, and a higher frequency, like in an American tier kind of way, with respect and mixed with integrity. That's what I'm trying. Maybe that's what I'm trying to add to it, but it's just mutual respect is you can't really go wrong with that. It's going to be a beautiful conversation there, and you don't know how that's going to work out. So sometimes things will start off in a disrespectful way, and as American cheers, or it's up, with me too, we have to navigate around that to get back to respect and steer away from the hate kind of like, or the anger or that bad energy vibe, to get out of that into a respectful, good energy, uh, and be able just to communicate just on a human, respectful way, in a human, respectful way. I got a good example, and I'm glad I brought up the deli thing too, because it was just the other day that I was picking up some deli, and I'm a real picky deli kind of guy, so before I pick the meat that I want to have sliced up, I like to look at the cut. Like I want the deli person to show me, the meat, before they cut it, and I want to just see what stage it's in, as far as like how long it's been sitting around, and I also just kind of want to make sure that it looks good, that I'm not going to be surprised when I get home and say like, wow, I didn't realize it was so green or brown, or because I really didn't look at it, just kind of picked it, off the menu. And so I don't really pay attention to the menu. I only pay attention to what's on the counter or underneath the, what they can show me that they're cut in. And I'll start with my favorite meats, like maybe the ham, and skip to the turkey and go down to the chicken, But I always like starting with the ham. Roast beef used to be my top one, but just kind of steered away from that. Now I just like good ham. Good ham's just good ham. Anyways, so I'm at the deli. The guy is, of course, I've always had a hard time with deli guys. They just kind of, they're just weird, or and I always, in the past they were just kind of just avoid customer service at all costs. Or if they do have to do it, they do it with a bad attitude. So that's kind of been, it's not all the time that I experience that, but I've experienced it enough to talk about it, because it's really, it happens that frequently, or it has in the past. So I said, yeah, type out the ham to him, and he was like, oh no, there's no ham. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, how about the turkey? He goes, well, we really don't have any turkey either. And I was like, okay, well, do you have chicken? He goes, yeah, we have some chicken and cuts. So I said, okay, can I look at the cuts? And he gave me this really kind of like he didn't know what I was talking about. It's like when I said, can you show me the cuts? Like I was like wanting to look at the meat, the chicken. He was just staring at me like, like it was like I was talking foreign. He didn't know how to process that request. And then I said, yeah, look, can I look at the cuts? Like what chicken you have that's already been opened up out of the package, and you know what I'm going to be buying, and so I want to look at it first. And I explained to him, said, look, I'm a real picky deli kind of guy, and I just kind of had to be that way because I was just picking the worst deli that would go bad within 24 hours, 2 days, 3 days short. And I was getting upset with myself thinking, man, you're not doing a good job picking your deli. You got to be more, store it right and buy it right. And so that's why I look at the cuts and, hence all that kind of stuff. So finally we got past that whole, then I could tell he really had a bad vibration because he probably caught on to what I was saying. He was like, and I said, sorry, I let him know. I said, look, I'm a deli guy, and I do this all the time with the regular. And he was like a new guy there that I've never seen before. So he was just confused, and I could tell he was really upset too, because I was explaining to him that I just put the cut on the camera so I can pick, and that's all. And he was like, well, all my years, I've never, no one's ever asked to look at the cut. And I was like, well, I am. Out of all your years, I'm the first guy to do it. Sorry to ruin your day and to be a picky, which I'm not really picky. I just need to look at it, that's all. Customer. And that demands service. And I'm not like demanding anything. I just need help. So So he shows me the chicken. I can tell he does the cuts, and I explain, ask him what I wanted, how I wanted to be cut, blah 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 blah. And I could tell we had lost. I mean, he had lost all respect for me, and I'm not sure how, if I even respected the guy. I just met the guy, just this first time in front of him. So but I was, as that was happening, and he came back around to give me my product. It was a really weird day, and it looked like it might snow. And I said, "You think it's going to snow today?" And he looks out the window and he goes, "I don't know, I doubt it." And I said, "Yeah, me too." And then we started kind of like small talking the weather. And that right there showed me that we had mutual respect, that we were past that energy vibe, of going, with each other. And we just, decided just to take it another level up and just be people, be human. And so we chatted for another minute, got my goodies, and I moved on. Now, that was a good way to end it. It doesn't always end that way, but that mutual respect was gone, not there in the beginning, but by the time the whole transaction was done, the mutual respect was there. And it also took me, I mean, I could have been a bad energy guy too. His bad energy could have, just seeped into me and became contagious, and I, blurted out with bad energy, so, then we have just no respect nowhere, and just, slightly aggravated or just insulted or disrespectful people. When it's, we need to gear toward more being respectful. And I have to remind myself of that too, all the time. Just equal respect is the best way of doing things. Don't underestimate the value of what that can do. Whether people respect me or not, and it comes back to me, it's not really my concern at the time. My only concern is what I am doing to put out there to the world, to people, and that is, just our job as American Tears, not to accept other people's bad responsibility for disrespect. We can just sidestep all that, but keep moving forward with a certain amount of respect. We'll be much happier, and we'll be setting the groundwork, and we'll also be the perfect examples of what New America can be like. It's got to start somewhere, and so by doing that, it sets a new example, sets a new tone, and it'll start to really work in people's lives. That's why we do it, not just for the moment. This is the good thing, because it really does expand. It is contagious, just like all the bad stuff is contagious. All the great stuff can be contagious too. So let's not forget about that. All right. So it's have a great day, guys. Be cool. Be excellent. Peace, love, and we'll talk more later. Okay. Bye.